wait. I was... Oh, no. Hello. Sorry. Give me a second. Kuko, I appreciate the raid. I was not ready. Sorry. Oh, I deserve that. Okay, hold on. Hi. Hello, sorry. It auto puts me here. Hi, Kuko. I appreciate the raid. How's everybody doing? I hadn't even gotten started yet. But, name's Censkai. Hi. Hi, Maddie. How's it going? Oh, Kuko, thanks for your daily. Sorry, I was getting something set up because I forgot that I didn't have my capture card plugged in. And I was like, oops, let me get that. So let me move it over, see if it works. It does. Hi. Well, if you need to raid and run, I understand. But I'm Senskai. I just do retro RPGs and whatever. But how are you all doing? Kuko, what were you playing? And I hope you're doing well. And take a break if you need to. Eating lunch, but I'll be lurking. Okay, Maddie, well, I appreciate you being here. Was on Rivals. All right, so you're what, gold 1 now or platinum? I don't know how rankings and Rivals work, considering I play none of those. But I'm starting a little bit late today because I woke up late, so here I am. Nope, still on placements. Ah, okay. I'm not too sure how it worked on there. I only ever hear people talk about rankings, and I'm like, cool. Nice. Not much of a competitive guy myself. But, here's setting an alarm, bro. I was up late with, I was up late with Ghosty. She was packing, and she asked if somebody could hang out. So I was like, yeah, I could hang out. And then I ended up staying up too late. That's on me. And then when I woke up, I was like, oh, I could probably get started on time. And then I was like, well, I need to go eat and then get ready. And, well, at least I can do at least a couple hours. Speaking of which, so I spent some time on my own. You got Discord? Yeah. You should be able to hit it with a command. It's a exclamation Discord. It does auto put in there sometimes too. Time management is finest. Well, I never claimed to be the best at time management. There it is. Welcome to join if you like. Oh. But I did announce on the Discord that I was going to be a little late. But currently I have grinded in the game on my spare time and so now I am okay. Mobile age restricted. Oh yeah, it's a pain on iPhone, or sometimes it gets a problem on mobile too. So I have a lot of people just try to do it on PC. Although there's really no reason for me to have it age gated other than like I feel like on there it makes more sense because I don't really 18 plus stream like everyone else. I guess I'm more like 16 plus, unless I'm collabing. Then depends on who I'm with. But oh, ad break. Sorry, gang. But I grind in my spare time, so all the weapons are built up in the game. I have nothing left to build up. Essentially, like we finished Monica's sword. We got the lovely Dark Cloud. And then all I have to do is build up her amulet or the armlet. But the only problem is that it needs to kill like these enemies, which I'm pretty sure are on this stage. This new 2 years old. Yeah, I know it's goofy. It has something to do with like if you use iOS, it has something to do with like some goofiness in it. And I don't know why it does that, but I keep hearing about it. I can't really fix it unless I change it to not be that, but it helps keep a lot of bots and everything out too, because I haven't had to deal with a lot of those in a long time. But we've got Max is almost done. Same problem. He just needs a couple more enemies. And then Max's gun is almost done. Yeah, there's a couple more enemies left. But as you can see, I'm absolutely tearing things apart with Monica now. Max is pretty good too. I just not honestly, Monica's a little stronger. I put a little bit more work into her. I wanted to make my girl not useless. We have reversed her fraud status. Now she's 2 shotting enemies on the final dungeon. which I'm so proud of her to think she's gotten this far. Ow. Big nice. I know. I just didn't want to have people sit there and suffer through me. I literally did 5 hours of just repeating the same level over and over again, going back, buying stuff, repeating the level over and over again. I was like, I don't want to put you guys through that. That's no fun. The only thing you would get out of that is me yapping. But I didn't want to do any other extra stages because I was like, oh, I don't want to possibly get into one of these levels that's new and then miss out on like a story cutscene, which I don't think was going to happen because it hasn't happened in the other ones. But you never know because I've never been in this dungeon before because I've never beaten this game before. What I really need is some more defense stuff. That'd be great. So definitely come to your streams to hear yapping. True, you here for the expert gameplay. Because I'm so good at games. Just the best. I don't know, I got this map full screen blocking my vision. Expert? Yeah, don't you know? I'm a pro games player. I play games. Oh, hi, Cherry. How's it going? I play games and I receive some payment. Therefore, I'm professional. Not in the slightest. I am spun around in my chair, though. There we go. Hi, Bundy. Stop coughing, dude. But it's nice to see. I hope you're doing well. I know. I also updated the emotes. They're all changed now. I pretty much wear the hat all the time, so I pretty much just updated them to have the hat and my piercings. So they actually have the piercings on my ear now, too. I am doing well. I could be a little better, but I'm fine. Your hat all the time. Honestly, on the model, yes. In real life, also yes. Whenever I am allowed to wear my hat, I will wear the hat. Even when it's 100 degrees outside, because it is a beanie. But people just know me for wearing a beanie. I've always worn one. Yep. It's because since my hair has always been really long, it's more stylized now than it used to be, but I used to just grow it like straight out. And it used to, of course it's a beanie. Of course it is. It's actually the same beanie I've had for like 20 years, I think at this point. But so it's probably just as worn as my actual model's beanie. But it gets to the point where when my hair was long and I was young, it would part in the middle and my hair is like straight. Like it does not wisp, it does not curl. So my hair is just straight. And it used to get in my face a lot and I hated that because I hate hair touching my nose. So I would just wear the hat to push my hair back and keep it out of my face. I don't wear earrings. I don't actually have any piercings or tattoos. But I've considered it. Because as I don't have an issue with any of them. Because I'm not like my body is a temple. I'm not one of them. I think they're cool. I just don't think they would ever work for me. But more recently, I've considered it more and more. Because like I like how my model looks. And I could probably pull off looking like it if I cut my hair, dyed it again, because I used to be that green. And wait, okay, that's the normal exit. Is the other one the star exit? Like nails. I mean, I keep up with my nails, but I don't like paint them or anything. Once again, I have a friend who does. Haven't seen him in a long time, but he used to paint them. And I always thought it looked cool on him. Scared of needles. I get it. Like, my thing with tattoos is, and this isn't like a scathing remark or anything. My thing with tattoos is that I've always been, like, I always think a tattoo should be something special, especially because it's permanent on your body. But that's how I feel about it. And I haven't had anything really speak out to me to be like, oh, I should get a tattoo of that. I just haven't had anything that really means that much to me, I would say. but I have considered a few times, like, but it's mostly just like goofy stuff. Like I once considered getting like a Sonic the Hedgehog tattoo on my bicep, and he would be running around the bicep, but there'd be rings around it too. So he's collecting rings on my bicep. I thought that would be really cool. Past that though, I thought about getting the Shin Megami Tensei symbol on me, but then I realized that might make me look kind of devilish. Like people might get that confused with like me being a Satan worshiper or something, which I mean, I ain't even knocking that, but like the S&T signal kind of looks that way. Oh, yeah. And it's not like I would really care because I would know what it means, but I was just like, I don't know where I would get it anyway. I thought about getting it like on my chest or like maybe on my, like a small, it's a very small symbol because it's like just a small circle with some text in it essentially. So I'm just like, I don't know. Oh, get him. There you go. Good job. I never thought about getting a tattoo. Yeah, mine's only ever been like tertiary thoughts, like very, very quick, low pain tolerance. I would say that I have a high pain tolerance. It probably wouldn't bother me that much. If anything, I learned that after getting 2 root canals, that I was like, I can handle pain pretty well. I remember getting one, and I guess because they numb you, and it's supposed to spread throughout your entire mouth so you don't feel like anything going on. But I guess mine didn't take that well. So like 20 minutes in, I was starting to feel like the drilling. And for an hour, I just took that. I just sat there and like winced every now and then. And because in my head, I was like, if I get them to stop, I have to wait for it to kick back in. And I don't want to waste time. Let's just get this over with. And my dentist stopped and was like, can you feel that? And I was like, a little. And they're like, you're not supposed to feel that. And I was like, damn it. Got me. Found me out. So I handle pain decently well. It's because I get into a mental state where I just go, eventually this will be over. And I will never remember it like, I won't remember it. Like it'll be over and I'll be relieved. And I just keep thinking to that point. I get through a lot of stuff that way. That's how I get through working out too. Just go, okay, this sucks, but like after this, you'll feel better. Just keep doing it. You got this, then. Believe in you, bruh. And then I die on the floor. As a tat and pierced person, my foot tattoo hurt less than getting my eyebrows done. Oh yeah, anything close to your face is always gonna hurt. Morning, Sandy. How you doing? Go falling asleep. I don't blame you. You had an early morning stream. I hope you're doing well, Sandy. But yeah, anything on your face is gonna really hurt. I just woke up. I woke up at 11 today, so I was running a little late in life. Where is my repair powder? Hello? I must be blind, but I just used it. Oh, it's right there. Oh. Ugh. But it was that thing that I learned when I was in college when it was actually it was weird. It was my psychology teacher, I'm pretty sure. Had us do a whole little thing about like learning how important the brain was, I guess. And did this thing where she was like, okay, you're going to take these 2 toothpicks and you're going to have them in each hand and you're going to poke like these different spots. And you're going to like, oh, now I'm bald. How could you? How could you? So I got to take my hat off. Oh, I appreciate the head pat though. It's weird because it's definitely tracked to the top of my head on the model and not the bald part of it. That's funny. She was like, take these 2 toothpicks and you're going to like poke them at a certain distance on like your leg and you'll feel both of them there. But if you bit them closer together and poke, paying head for good luck. Well, thank you, Kuko. I appreciate it. I'm going to need it. Even though I absolutely hella power grinded and am whooping this dungeon's ass. But she was like, but if you put the toothpicks closer together and poke on like your same spot in your leg, you're not going to feel both toothpicks. You're going to feel it as one. And I was like, wow, okay, I never thought about that. Which is like, okay, now do that on your face, and you can feel the difference when it's like right next to each other. You feel the different pokes. She's like, that's because the skin on your face is going to be a lot more sensitive. The closer you get to your head, the more sensitive your skin gets, because that's when your body's like, hey, yo, something bad's happening close to your brain. Protect me, please. Hello? And I went, I never thought about that. Ow. I was going to be sitting on this stone consistently as it tells me to pick it up. Hello? Stop trying to pick up the stone. I'm going to try to... There we go. Oh, woo, treasure chest keys, my favorite. How much have I leveled this up? I got 48 points on it. You're kidding me. I don't even think I have 48 things to put into it. Okay, well, we'll put a power crystal into it. 1 power crystal, please. Wow. Thanks. I don't like to everything. Give me a plastic scroll caterpillar. Hell yeah, you live your dream. I ain't one to judge. We're gonna put wealth on the sword. I do take care of my eyebrows too. That's another thing I do. I definitely take care of my eyebrows. I definitely make sure that they are popping. Mostly because I've always had like thicker eyebrows, but I've always kept up with them. Because it kind of like bothers me when I see people with like unkept eyebrows. It kind of bothers me because it makes me want to pluck them. Like when they haven't like cleaned up the center of like their eyebrows and like there's just a hair sticking out. I'm just like, I just want to yank that out, dog. I want that gone off your face. It gets to me. So I just take care of that like every day. But if you want to grow a caterpillar cherry, I'll support you 1000%. I'll let you live your dreams. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Oh. I just realized, I don't think I've ever realized like there's these little circles around my weapon. People call this OCD. Yeah, but it's like the only thing that like I really care about. Like I don't have anything else in life where I'm just like, this has to be this way. It's just mostly my eyebrows. It also might be a slight form of like self masochism because I like plucking hairs. I just think it's nice. That's probably what it is. Probably just enjoy plucking hairs a little too much. Very satisfying. Okay. I think you're the last enemy on the floor, dog. Sorry, but I murdered all of your friends. Did he? Oh, he didn't die. Did he? What the heck is happening? Excuse me. My dude disappeared. Did he fall through the door? Oh, he's there. Okay. They made him disappear because he was blocking my context prompt for the door. That's funny. Nice. I wish my chair would stop spinning a little. It is 1000% like spinning to the side. Gotta put a foot down. I can't be shrimping in there anymore. Darn. Those aren't thick per se. When I was 8 years old, I shaved half of each one since they lost their shape, so they're all over the place. I did that not with my eyebrows, but growing up I used to have really bad cowlicks, and so my hair would just stick up in random places. And so when I was a kid, I just took scissors and cut all the cowlicks to like my scalp. So when I went to get my hair actually cut, the stylist was like, there's parts of your hair that just cut down all the way to here. My mom was like, oh, really now? And I was like, uh-oh, I got caught. Oh yeah, Monica, I know. I misclicked. Come on. So I kind of get that. I also at one point, because I have like an eyebrow trimmer and like nose hair trimmer, but I never use it for my eyebrows because I used it one time to try to trim some longer hairs and ended up cutting like a slight spot in one of my eyebrows. And I remember having to work all day with that on, and I was like, never again. So now I just pluck them or slightly trim them here and there. But not with the trimmer. More like a little, just like a little, oh, I'm max. Okay, that's fine. I'll be back running to a corner store. All right, best of luck. Have fun. Hope you get something delicious. Because I love me some snacks. Okay, I have nothing on these. Do I have a... Yes, I do. I'll take a candy bar. I like the ice cream Snickers. Those are pretty good. Anything with caramel in it, really. And if you're going there anyway, I'll take a large gulp, a big gulp. Just like whatever's not carbonated, you know? Or a Gatorade. I'll take a blue Gatorade. A king size sinker and Twix. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's what I've always wanted. Oh, Max, I'm sorry. I'm waiting for your weapon to get absolutely upgraded before you're as good as Monica. But I'm trying, dog, I promise. Miko. Hi, Miko. How's it going? I hope you're feeling better. I know you were feeling a bit sick. I saw that you were feeling a bit better on your Discord. Good, 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 good. Feeling better. Good. And I hope your vacation was fun, too. Oh, hello there, Spade. Oh, yeah. It's okay, Kuko. I wasn't going to say anything because I also know that you're trying to go somewhere, and I have the same issue when I'm trying to type and do things. Owie, you suck. Okay, well, he's still pretty strong, even though his weapon's not fully maxed out yet. He's still doing some work. I hate these drakes. He's not like us. Also, happy early birthday, Miko. I know it's coming up soon. I think it's August 3rd. If I remember correctly. Hey, you're welcome. Soon be day. Yes. Good, good, good. I think that's on... Is that next Monday, I think, is when that is? That's when the 3rd is? Because 31st, 1st, 2nd? Yeah. Next Monday. Oh, so congrats on 200. Oh, thank you. I was real surprised that it came out of nowhere. I was sitting at like... When we finished the 6th month, I think I ended at 195. And things just kind of came up from there because somebody followed... Uh-oh. Oh. You suck. I knew I should have blocked. I was getting too confident. That's going to suck because that means I have to go back through those levels again. Anyway, Attic had pushed me a little bit because he wanted to get that karaoke stream. So, but then good old Ethan Blue 13 followed off stream. Ooh, thank you for the hydrate. And that got me right to 200. And I went, wow, okay. Let's see. You're excited for karaoke. At least that makes one of us. I've been trying to practice singing, but I'm still not that confident in it. This is what I get for not saving in between stages. I deserve this. Okay, it's the moon door that I want, though. I want the moon door. I remember that, at least. Ugh. Here I was hoping to make actual progress, and here I am dying. I was hoping I could beat the game tomorrow. We're going to find out, though. And I don't even think... I definitely... Oh, there's the moon door. Good to know. And plus, I don't even know what I'm going to do for karaoke. I have, like... Thing is, like... I know typically a lot of the time it's, like... think I usually see people do a lot of like, you know, Japanese or K-pop songs. And I'm just like, man, I think I only know like one song in Japanese. And I'm bad at all the rest of them. So it's probably going to be a lot of English songs. It's probably going to be a lot of Vocaloid stuff. That's what I know the best. And randomly one Frank Sinatra song. I don't know if I'll sing that one though. Sounds fun. We will see. It might be fun to watch. I don't know about me doing it, but ow, he did 10 damage to me. Rude. Dead. I think it's one of those things where I'm not a very confident singer, but I'll try. It's because whenever I sing, I don't know what my actual singing voice is. I always keep switching voices because I just don't know how I actually sing. So I just sing. That's the problem when I listen to music. I try to sing like the song. The voices, they're in my head. They're telling me, Sen, sing like Britney Spears. But that's the problem. I like to copy whatever I'm hearing. So I try to sing like whoever's singing the song, as opposed to me just singing how I could sing. That's the problem. And it works for some things. But bothers me the rest. Get out of here, dog. Let's play a little bit safe and actually heal up. Here, bro. Nice. But I would say whenever I do sing like I'm like with my own voice, I probably sing the closest to like Bo Burnham, probably. Maybe like the same cadence and pitch. Mostly because all the songs that he does I can sing really well, I think. Me giving me any sort of confidence to myself. Ow, you suck. Get some cheese. Love cheese. Okay, that's the sun door. I don't want that. Let's do that. I just realized that maybe I could do like a... Like, you know how like in like Disney movies, they always have like a character actor sing a song, but it's obviously in like a voice that they're doing. I could probably do those. But I could never actually really sing. Like I couldn't be on like America's Got Talent. He's finally live. Wow, okay. Not like we were like having a whole conversation before this or anything. Celeste, you're going to create a catalog and set results like those old karaoke machines. Maybe. The thing is, it's like, I have to be confident that I know the song. Because like, the thing is there's songs that I know that my brain's just like, nah, sing for us, Clanker Boy. Well, not right now. I could do requests, but like, there's surprisingly not a lot of music that I know. Because I don't really listen to like what's current. Unless it's like legitimately, unless it's like a Vocaloid song for one of my favorite creators. Or like one of the 2 bands I follow. I don't really listen to any new music besides what's on the radio when I work. So there's some songs I know. But like, most of my stuff's a little out there. But if I have a good idea, I'll try. Stay alive till Twitch updates on my phone. I need my dailies. Wow. Leslie over here trying to keep up her no watch streak. Low order songs in Vocaloid. Well, that's good. I might even pull out some They Might Be Giants just to be quirky, lol. I can sing some Particle Man. Let's see. You know, I probably should just heal real quick to be safe. That's crazy. You're not familiar with They Might Be Giants? Shame. Oh, I deserve it. Love They Might Be Giants. The only thing I can ever tell people that they probably recognize them from is well-deserved, always well-deserved, is like, have you ever seen, fuck, I used the wrong one. Malcolm in the Middle. That's just I'm doing it to Christine's the shower. I think literally everybody on the channel is subscribed, but I appreciate it. Legitimately, I have more subs on the channel than I do followers now, which is wild. I think I have like 265 subscribers last I looked. It's crazy that that's where I'm at in life. So thanks everybody who gifted subs. I appreciate it. Because like I super appreciated all the donation, but like most people did it for the badge, which I understood they probably would. But I set it just to one gift sub. That's all you needed to get the badge. But people were being really given, which I appreciate. Not trying to bash it at all. I was just surprised. Get out of here. But I would say most people know They Might Be Giants from, if you ever watched Malcolm in the Middle, the show, they sing the theme song for it. I'm only going to play Sfida if it's dumb easy. Oh, it might be dumb easy, actually. Okay, fine, I'll try. Okay, let's switch to max. And I would say that's about a medium distance. It might be long, actually, but we'll try a medium. Medium range. Boom. Let's get the flamingo in there. I finally got a putter that lets me do curve shots. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. Although, realistically, I don't know how to do a curve shot, but we're going to try. Oh, I don't like that. Can I do this? No, that goes too much that way. Can I do this? Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, come on, dog. Please. Please. Ooh, that could work. That could maybe work. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, actually, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm actually really surprised. That's almost a straight shot. Do I need it blue or do I need it red? I think it needs to be the same color. Just gonna do a little mild shot here. Oh, that's a little curved. Nope. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, okay, that's much better. Okay, I can't mess this up. It's so easy. Perfect. What? I went right through it. Oh, man. Okay, fine. Fuck you too. Man, embarrassing myself. Well, embarrassing myself isn't a new thing. Well, I should ask Celeste if you're still there. Did you end up getting in for one of Lori's slots? I figured you would. Oh, I picked the wrong door. Ah, whatever. It doesn't matter. I got to go through both anyway. We'll keep it interesting. And go the other way. Oh, let me not forget to save. Let's not have this repeat. Does it say use just Monica's sword? Hell yeah. Oh, but it's a no healing thing? Oh no. I have to play actually careful. I don't know. Careful's not really my nature. We'll try though. No healing stage. Here's a chicken to start out with. Thanks. Man, he really just guarded me? Get out of here. Woo! In other news, I do have an art being worked on and something else as well. So I got two things being worked on too. They'll be exciting to show off when they're done. One of them, they're both coming out real nicely, honestly. I'm really excited for them. I don't usually get a lot of commissions because I try to focus on other stuff for like the stream. Because like legitimately what I really need to do is get like a new CPU at this point and a new motherboard. But I figured I could treat myself to some nice art. I don't have a whole lot, so why not? Most of the art I have is stuff that people have just made for me just for being nice, which is really nice. But like one of them I did try to pay and just didn't let me pay them. They just was like, nope, it's gift art now. And I was like, man, why you do this to me? Let me pay you for your hard work, please, please. Oh, please don't. Who was it that had the Moon Knight? Is it Max's weapon? Or like the Moon Gyro or whatever it's called. It must be his gun. Oh, none of them? Oh, wait, actually, I do think it was her bracelet. I don't think I had any of them originally, so that makes sense. Okay, let's take out my bro. Dead. I realized I missed that pot earlier, and actually that worked out because I forgot I'm supposed to do damage only with the sword. I'm back out of breath, had to run from a wasp. Man, that wasp had a vengeance. That's what I hate about wasps and yellow jackets. Why they gotta be little aggressive shits? Like bumblebees don't give a shit that much. Like sometimes they're just like, whatever. But man, you could just be walking enjoying your life and those dudes just want to come and fucking ruin it. They are demons. Exactly right. It's like the one thing I don't feel bad about. Like, there's very few things in this world I don't feel bad about, like killing, and that's one of them. Wasps, yellow jackets. Them suckers can go. I even forgive most spiders, to be honest. Most spiders aren't even that harmful. They're whatever. But them dudes, nah, they're evil. Beautiful. Let's just throw that. Cool. I probably could repair my weapon, honestly, just to be safe. Nice. I remember a story about when I still had my rats. There was a point in time where, like, so I have a window unit in my room because turns out for the longest time our upstairs would just get really hot. And so my roommate and I just had to get like window units to kind of help even it out. Turns out it's because we've lived here for like 5 years and the entire time our AC unit was just busted and neither of us noticed. But I had put that in before where like with my previous renters, I was like, I don't think our AC works. And they just sent a thing being like, it's just old, so it's not going to be able to keep up with a lot of the stuff. Turns out, no, I was just busted. The engine in like the AC unit was just busted. Like the motor was dead for years. So our new rental people were like, oh, yep, we're going to fix that. It took them coming to do an inspection and the person doing inspection going like, why is this so warm in your guys' house? And I was like, I don't think I mean, our AC's always been that way. And she's like, we're going to get that looked at. But so I had this window unit and outside of it, a yellow jacket, like a yellow jacket nest was starting to get built on it. So I was like, okay, well, I can't have that. So I eventually went in and like used some like wasp killer or whatever, like the little spray that you can shoot like 20 feet in the air. And after that, what happened was that my bed was underneath my window near the unit. So after I was done spraying them and I was like, okay, that job's taken care of. I get inside. I'm like trying to keep an eye out to make sure none of these like bugs like got through my window or something like that. And I think like when I was going to bed that night, like I suddenly got a sharp pain in my hand and there was definitely like a dying yellow jacket in my bed that just stung my hand while I was trying to sleep. That was fun. So those dudes can rot in hell. And I always thought I was allergic to bites like that. But after that day, I was like, oh, actually turns out not that bad. I thought it was a lot worse. Turns out I'm not as reactive to it as I thought I was. And mostly it was just like more of like a little pain in the top of my hand. So I was pleasantly surprised. Ooh, thanks for the hydrate, Maddie. Give me 1 sec while I throw this pot. Vengeance! Vengeance. Some drink here.
Looks like we got them all.
Big ol' sips. I got a new record for shortest wipeout time. I really killed the enemies that quickly? That's wild. I mean, I did break Monica's sword essentially, but still. And I did it without being able to heal. And I was able to kill them all with the sword. A good day. I guess dying in the other stage worked out for me. But yeah, I only mentioned the rat thing because I was mostly worried that they were going to get in, like, mess with my rats. To be honest, minus them getting stung, I'm sure they probably would have just ate them. Like, rats are not that picky. I'm sure they would just picked one up and just ate it. But I guess I didn't want them eating them because, A, ew, I don't know what's going to do to their stomach, and B, they're also probably covered in pesticide at that point. Please don't eat them. Come on, girls. It's also like the whole thing when they had, like occasionally, mostly during the summer, we occasionally get ants in the house, and it just happens in like random spots of the house. It's a bit older. It makes sense. But we have somebody who comes and sprays, but sometimes we have to call them to come spray specific places just to help get that out of the way. But I do remember one time they were in like my girls' cage, and my girls were nonplussed because they were like, ooh, free snacks. Like they were like, ants. They're just wild. Also, turns out my voice wants to really not clear today. Good source of protein, though. Okay. Okay, this stage is already built weird. You ever own a cat or dog? Yeah. Could it be that they would be stuck on the snout or inside a little mouth? Oh, no. They were more likely just pick them up. And, because, I mean, they've got, are stung. There's a possibility. That's probably another thing I was probably worried about, was them actually getting stung. Like, rats are pretty hardy creatures. I did have pet rats. Yes, Kuko. They're all passed, unfortunately. But I did have, I've had 9 throughout my time in life. But, rats are pretty hardy. So, like, if they got stung, they'd probably recover from it pretty quickly. Or at least I would have kept an eye on it and saw if it got any worse. I would probably take them to the vet. Let's go, but I'm sorry for your loss. That's okay. The last one passed away last November, so it's been a bit of time. And she went a long time, honestly. She was like 2.5, I think, before she went, or almost 2.5. That's pretty good for a rat. So I was very happy for that. But Maddie, yes, I owned. Okay, well, I've had a lot of animals for my entire life, but if you want to, I'll just count the ones that I took care of and count it as mine. Because, like, I grew up with a lot of dogs and cats, but, like, I don't consider them, most of them mine, because it was kind of like a family thing. But, I had, my last 2 cats were, I had an orange tabby, his name was Bob. And then I had a Siamese, her name was Freaky. And then the last dog I owned was, she was a Shiba Inu. Oh, I forgot that those still worked. I should probably turn those off. Do they still pop up? The problem is I don't have it turned on. I forgot that they were still active. My bad, Kuko. Let me see if I can shut this off real quick. The thing isn't on, but I think 12 was, what was 12? Is that the question? That might be the question. Actually, it might be me shutting up for a minute. I don't remember what it was. I should be able to refund that, though. I don't think it goes through automatically. Totally forgot those were turned on. Hello? Thank you. Let me see. I went and turned off a lot of these because a lot of them didn't work. Gotta turn that. Yeah, there we go. And I think it lets me... It used to... I know it has a thing that sets in there for... I have to double check because there is a thing that lets you change the... Oh, nope. Like, approve it or not. No, I don't remember. Uh-oh. Okay. I need a refund. Freaky is such a cool name. Scammed. Sorry. Don't worry. I'll fix it later. I know that it's not there. I know it doesn't auto approve, so I'm pretty sure I can refund it back. I just have to remember where to go to get to that, because it shows up weird. Because like when you mod in other channels, it shows up on a whole list. But on your channel, I have to go like dig for it. But Freaky, yeah, her name was so when she was a kitten, she was like super hyper. Weeks later, forget about it later. No, I'll remember. Don't you worry. I like the points, and I like when people get to use them because I think about how much I use them in other people's channels. I like to make sure people actually get their full points and don't feel like they lose stuff. Well, look at that. That one works. Thanks for the kibby. But she was a little bit of a hyper cat when she was a kitten, and so because she was so weird, we always just said she was a little freak. So Freakette was her full name, and then we just called her Freaky for short. And she went a long time. She was 22 when she passed away. Like, she passed away in 2021. So she went 22 years. I think that's pretty good for a cat. And she got through a lot too. Like, she was spoiled, super spoiled by the end of her living with me. Like, the most spoiled that cat's ever been. Because she essentially was more like my sister's cat. But she ended up living with my grandmother. And then when my grandmother moved back to our home state, I ended up taking all the animals, which was my dog and my cat. So I had them for quite a few years before they went. Then the cat, Christian. Wow. Why Christian? It was a girl. I mean, that's fine too. I figured you'd put a K in the front of it though, because that's how I see like more feminine versions of that name spelled, is with a K. Or like they take the, they put like a K, but they take away like the A in it and just call it like Kristen. Oh, but the Shiba Inu, she was, or sorry, Shiba Inu, she was, her name was Kaya. She was a cute dog. Super anxious mess, hot mess. My reason was dumb and I didn't know of a good name. Why, now I need to know the dumb reason. Was it just because you didn't know a good name? I was going to a Catholic school. Oh, I mean, my cat's name was Bob. I ain't gonna judge. Like, I ain't gonna judge anybody for naming whatever they want their animal to be called. I always think like giving pets like more humanish names is always kind of funny to me. Because it's like the whole like, if you had a cat named Rick, and it was like, come here, Rick. I just think that's really funny. But endearing in a way. Maddie converted the dog. Damn. Really went out and took the holy water and dipped him in there. Welcome to the house. Get baptized, idiot. Chris or Chrissy. See, that's cute, though. I think Chrissy's a cute name. That's like, one of my rats named was Chip, and I used to just call her Chippy. Like, I lengthened it, but she liked to be called Chippy. Like, every time I call her Chippy, she'd get really excited. So I was like, hi, Chippy. And she would hop around. Okay. That doggo named Sammy. I think Sammy's a pretty good name, too. And a Mongolian squirrel named Hawumaru. Who am I to judge? I feel that. Another one named Dakota. These are all pretty normal names, I would say, for dogs. Is Hawumaru based on a thing? I don't think if I get the reference or not. But all my rats, minus the last like 5, the first 4 are named after Persona 4 characters. Start going through it. My childhood best friend moved today. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Kuko. Hopefully they're moving somewhere, you know, where they can have a lot of fun. Plus, you know, the great thing about the internet is it's great to be able to keep up, like, both my, like, one of my closest friends moved a long time, but I still keep up with them daily. And now I see them every Sunday because we play D&D together still, so I get to see them, like, in person, technically, like, on camera, but, like, it's still good. You should be able to keep up. I wouldn't let it tank it too much. I promise you, it'll be all right. It'll be suck because, like, I get it too, because you're not gonna be able to see them in person. I understand that bit of it too, but like, there's so many other ways you get to. It's going to Florida. Why is everyone going to Florida? Yeah, you're gonna catch me dead going to Florida. So I don't. I'm good. That place ain't for me. Do we like me Kuko never keep up with childhood friends? Well, the thing is, like, I think I mentioned it before, but like, well, actually, at least Maddie's heard it from me before, but like, who I consider friends is kind of a little difficult because it's mostly people that I'm really, really close with that I think like I've mentioned it before to people where I'm like, I think we throw out friend really easily nowadays, which makes sense because, it's one of those things where like you want to seem friendly to people and not hurt them. Don't be like Kuko. Don't be like me, Kuko, never keep childhood friends. Man, 2. Dang, everybody. But like my closest childhood friend, I don't even talk to anymore. Because they ended up just being an awful person. Tell him to call me when he lands. Good. That'll make the ride a lot easier for them because it'll give them something to look forward to. Instead of me throwing the word friend around like crazy. I don't. He was my only friend in PA. Oh, well, I think the thing is, it's like, I felt the same way. Yes, you do. I do not. We got to know each other, then I started calling you my friend. So you calm down over there. He just wants to give me a hard time. We've already had a lengthy discussion about what I consider friends. It's been a month. You calm down. Yeah, but you know more about me than most. And vice versa. I think you know more about me than Celeste does, and I've known Celeste longer. Wow, I see how it is. But, no, Kuko, I'll give your friend something to look forward to, so I think that's good. Not vice versa because you never ask. That's not true. Well, actually, yeah, that is true. I don't know why I said that. That is true. I don't ask because I never pry. Like, that's not true. Okay, now we got some slander in here. I'm about to time out, Maddie. I do care about what's going on with Maddie. The issue is that my personality... No, please. My personality is to not pry in people's business. I'm always willing to listen, but I've been burned on asking too much. So, you know, I don't reply to messages. I'm a difficult person to communicate with, but I have my Brad's been stalking me since elementary school. She messages me daily. Well, that's good. It's good to have that extroverted friend. Mine are not. None of my friends are extroverted. But later in life, I've become better about being more communicative. Because before I just would forget to talk for like days. Like I'd never respond to like my family messaging me or anything. So much better about it now. But I think the thing is with Kuko and like not saying like, oh, it's my only friend. Like internet's an amazing thing because I started doing streaming and stuff. Oh my god, Travis just hearing going in my bed. I've gotten a little better. Yeah. I mean, Maddie told me she'd do that too because Maddie was like, I'm not one to talk about my feelings. I'm just gonna disappear. So don't worry if that happens. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm around. But I started doing streaming and stuff because I wanted, because I wanted to make more friends. Like I wanted to make mood connections. My brat isn't extrovert. She just loved me like that. She's a wild animal with everyone. Ah, I see. But I I wanted to make more connections and such. So I think that's a beautiful thing about the internet. Like, you can get burned occasionally here and there, and that makes sense. I swear, if you half my health, I'm going to laugh. Yep. What are you going to do? Man, you took out my freaking thing. Used to go months. No, I get it, because, like, that's when, like, I used to do that with my family for going MIA. It used to be stuff where it's like, okay, this dude over here needs to go. Like, I would also take, like, a week or two to ever respond, or even ever. I remember my mom, my grandmother would call my roommate and be like, can you tell me if Sen is still alive, please? Like, he's not contacting us. Don't always answer people's stuff. Doesn't mean I don't care. Just, I don't know. No, but I get it. There's, like, we all have different social batteries. So, like, that used to be how it was for me. Sometimes I just didn't have the... I didn't have it in me to really be social. So I just was like, I just can't. Like, it's not that I don't care. Like, if I had a friend that would send me stuff occasionally, but then, like, I didn't talk to them for a week or so, and then they came up and they were like, oh, I need help. I'd be like, I'm on it. Like, that's when my brain would activate. So I guess I just didn't take the little... I learned to appreciate that those little things are things that I ended up missing a lot. So I wanted to make sure that I reveled them as much as possible, but I'm still not perfect about it. But I did this to start making friends because I realized at my age I only had like 2 to 3 really good friends. Like, my roommate was one of them, and I have 2 more, and neither of them live here. So I was like, I feel like I kind of want to have more friends, get to know people better, be better about these kind of things. So that was part of why I started doing this. I used to try to reply back to my close friends every Sunday. That's like 2 people. I'll say I lucked out that, like, my close friends, none of them are also super social. So we mostly just send each other memes and then have like small conversation pieces. But, like, we're perfectly happy with that. I just lucked out with my closest friends on that one. I'm honestly much more communicative and, like, social with everybody else I've met through streaming. But my closest friends and I, we don't really have to chat that much. I see them enough. Because, like I said, I do a lot of stuff with them outside of this as much as I can. Because my roommate and I would just go do activities. And then my other 2 friends and I play D&D, so it's like I see them almost every week. So plenty of opportunities to see friends and do stuff. So I wouldn't worry about missing out on too much there. There we go. You do more than me. This is nice. Nice that we're talking about stuff, or like nice that I'm getting to this game, or we're here to talk about our feelings. To be fair, Matt, I think I talked to you more than most. Like, you and like Celeste Go, you a lie? I'm not. No, you're lying. I'm not. I talked to you about more than I probably talked to Celeste and Ghosty and Penny. Like, we talk a bit, but like, nice that you talk to your friends. I agree. That's kind of the one thing I needed to really work on. I worked on it. But Maddie and I talk quite a bit. She just doesn't want to believe it. Maddie's kind of soon there. I don't know if anybody's noticed. He's confessing? No. I like Maddie as a friend. And that's it. Let's leave it at that. Let's not make it weird. Let's not make it weird, gang. Even though technically Celeste's one of my closest friends now, and our lore is that we're divorced, so that's always weird to think about, because like, it's a funny joke, but it's like we have to imply that we made a daughter, and I'm just like, it's kind of weird. Like, if you think about it too hard. That's why I don't think about it very hard. You just go, okay, let's just continue the joke. That, and it ended up being a bunny girl, which I don't know how that happened. We're doing red or yellow. But no. I chat to Maddie quite a bit. Yellow? Yellow it is. That's what I got. That's not the worst. I'm gonna be honest, both those options sucked. So, me here, I lurk and cause pain. You great Sen. Aw, thanks, I appreciate you being here. As in love to a friend, you Americans are so everything is romantic to you. Making rounds is what I call it. Making rounds? The hell are you talking about? The hell are you talking about? Oh, and get some rest, CI. You deserve it. I think the thing is like, I've always been a very direct person about feelings. You've been like in several different chats. Well, yeah, that's normal. I stream.
Looks like we got 'em all.
I chat a lot. I'm in a chat now, technically. Like, what? But no, I do keep up with all my close friends' Discord channels and everything. I try to make sure that I'm keeping up to date on what's going on in their life, which is really funny to them when they are like, oh, I've been having this thing happen. And I go, yeah, I know, I've seen it. And they're like, oh, yeah, I see it there. Don't worry. I've seen it. I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. Or my favorite thing is that I'm in Ghosty server a lot and her community likes to dunk on her. I occasionally get the dunk on her as well, just randomly. That's always great. She'd be like, man, like, this is why I lurk, so that I can absolutely get in the perfect time to just be an absolute jerk. Not absolute jerk, but any opportunity I can get to be funny. I am literally cross-legged in my chair. This is very comfortable, though. I'm having a good time. My foot is really cold, though. And I'm wearing socks and everything. Wow. I see how it is. There we go. But, yeah. At the end of the day, I started doing this because I wanted to make friends, so that's what I work towards doing. Can't judge the funny guy. You can. You can 100% judge the funny guy. Especially because I am in the idea that I will absolutely do anything for a laugh almost. I'm a judge on everything. See? Told you. Dang, man, come on now. Of course you're going to half my health, you piece of... But I did all this to make friends. I wanted to make more connections. I realized in my life I was a little secluded. He'd be like, I'm this. I was like, okay, what do you mean I'm this? What do you mean I'm this? I'd be very honest. A funny gal can't be judged. It will backfire. Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is like one of my weakest points is that I used to be really bad with tact, and I'm much better about it because I can understand when things are bad. But like that was always the thing I had to struggle with. Oh, sorry for the ad, gang. Owie, sorry, Monica. Okay, when is he gonna get his... Come on now. He did not want to have any sort of hits done. Come on, dog. Give me a break. But I wanted to be better about communicating, but I'm usually a pretty honest person, but my tact was usually pretty bad because I haven't suffered a whole lot of loss in my life, minus like pets. So I've been very lucky in that regard. And so it's not that I don't understand sympathy or empathy. Of course I'm empathetic and sympathetic, but it's hard for me to, sometimes it's hard for me to phrase that in productive ways. But I've gotten a lot better about it. Yeah, I don't recommend it. Recommend being funny? I know that. I can see Maddie recommend not being funny all the time. Giving her 98 damage. Damn. All right, Monica. You get it, girl. Not the part about losing someone else to you. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, like, I've had some loss, but, like, nobody, like, super close to me, I would say. Like, earlier this year, I did have to, like, take a small break because we had to go and say goodbye to a family member, like my mother, my sister, and I. And that kind of sucked, I'll be honest, but, like, I wasn't super close with that family member. Like, I obviously knew them and spent time with them before, like, a lot of time, but, like, my brain works different. Like I said, like, who I consider super important is very, very different than most would. So because I wasn't like the closest, I mostly felt bad because that person was like somebody my mom considered like their second mom. Like I felt bad for my mom and I tried to do my best to comfort her. All right, yellow or red. But it was just one of those things. And I was like, red it is. But we got steel. Honestly, I'd rather take the scrap metal than the stupid sword. I have so many swords. Really? Hit stun. Oh my god. Why? Nice. So yeah, that's how my brain works. The same thing when like I say goodbye to like friends, like I said, my closest friend and I don't even talk to them. Like my oldest closest friend when I was a kid, because I grew up and realized they didn't grow up and I didn't want to be a part of that anymore. In my case, I'm pathologically empathetic on meds. Yay! Jokes are my coping mechanism and I find them funny, but they can be offensive even though I actually feel them more than usual. I get that though. I mean, I think humor is a great way to like ease tension and help. But I do think like obviously the hardest part is to learn when there's a time and a place. And I've had to take like this gear in my brain where I go, okay, this is not the time and place. Let me make sure they're doing better and then, you know, make sure that they feel better before I decide to try to make them feel better. I can't even remember if it was... Oh, like I had a friend recently go through some stuff and they were having trouble sleeping. I'm like, oh, don't worry, I'll be awake until I know that you're asleep. Like, I need to make sure that you're okay first before I go to bed. So, I mean, I get it. Like, when you're close to somebody, like, there's a lot you'll do for them, but, like, it's one of those things where, like, not like a couple days later, I was like, oh, when that stuff was happening, I actually had a meme I needed to send you, and I didn't want to send it to you because, you know, you're going through some stuff. So, I get it. Plus, you know, I have to learn, like, that everybody handles things differently, which is obvious, but some people don't understand that sometimes. So, the way I handle something is not the way everybody else is going to handle it. Which led to my, like, biggest lesson, which was, like, if you hold anybody to your own standard, you're always going to be disappointed. And I'm like, yeah, that's fair. I can be pretty empathetic, mostly because I'm sensitive as well, so I understand. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel you. Like, I can be empathetic, and I think, like, it's one of those things where there are times I don't get stuff because my brain's more logical at times. I get that too, though. Because I get through that sometimes with, like, I think that's how my brain works when it comes to, like, loss. Because in my head, like, obviously I can be sad and I feel for others, but my brain goes, well, everyone goes at some point. Like, it's just part of life. So, like, if I spend too much time worrying about it, like, it's not going to do anything for me. But I guess I can process it a lot quicker. But, like, that doesn't mean that's for everybody, though. Everybody's got to process things differently. Plus, you know, you have to consider, like, relationship people have with those things and, like, who it was and stuff like that. Because I'm never going to sit there and go, like, well, get over it. Because that's just disgusting and awful. I'm mostly just going to just wait and stay supportive as much as I can until I feel like they're okay. I think in my case, when it happened to me, it was more emotion, and then logic slowly came in. Welcome back, Kuko. Ghosty. Aren't you supposed to be, like, going somewhere? But I get that. Because your brain literally can't process something non-existing anymore. Yeah, it's the same thing with, like, your brain can't process you not being there. I am currently going somewhere. See, exactly. You need to be saving your battery on your phone. You can be watching a Twitch stream. My phone chugs on a Twitch stream. My phone's not even that old. Okay, well, it mostly chugs if I do anything else and do a Twitch stream. It takes time. You're right. Stop it. Okay. Get out of here. But yeah, I think time is the greatest healer. But even I'm not like super immune to all that stuff. Like when my first rat went, well, I say first rat. She wasn't the first one to go, but like one of my first rats, I considered my heart rat, which is like the closest you can get to a rat. It's like your best friend, essentially. And I remember I took her to the vet when she was having like problems with her legs, and she was starting to get like tumors, which is very common in female rats around her age. And because she had respiratory issues already, we couldn't operate on her. So I remember taking her to the vet and like all that stuff. And my vet was just like, well, she's just getting old. And I cried on the way home thinking about how my girl's old. Like, she's old now. And I was sad. So that's the kind of thing that I deal with. I think I cried like a month before I put her down and a month after. Like, I was a wreck. Inconsolable. Loved that rat. She was a good girl. Bro. Whee! Come here, buddy. Okay, you better be something good like bread. Nope. Nothing. Wasted my time. Oh, you know, I realize how many times this sword is leveled up and I've yet to put anything in it. Mostly because I don't really have to. Man, he is capable of loving. And you judging our poor Sen. I don't think she was worried about me not being able to care about stuff. I think she was more just crapping on me for saying that I care about Maddie just a little bit. Maddie's can't handle that. Cares about things? Some things. Only some. Just kidding. I think I said it before, but I care about things where I'm more apt to lock in for others than I am for myself. Cherry, see what I'm saying? No, she doesn't. Sorry, Maddie. Nobody knows what you're saying. It's a real shame. But I'm more apt to lock in for others than I am for myself. I'm willing to put myself out more for others than I am to do anything for my own personal gain. And that's just how I be. Yeah, you be doing that. Yeah, I know. Don't you worry, you don't have to convince me. I know. I readily admit it. My brain be like, eh. Logically. I mean... Oh my god, you're a big guy. Hi. Owie. Excuse me. That's a decent amount of damage. Oh my god, I absolutely destroyed that with the sword. Oh my god, sorry, bro. Oh, I do get it, though. That be you. Yeah, I'm unapologetically myself. That's for sure. I know that for sure. Okay, I need a toy rock. What did this one need? Vanguard Mark II. He's a Nile man, built walls around himself, filling little rat doors like Tom and Jerry's. That's not true. I'm very open. I'm the type of person that I don't really have a lot that I won't talk about. Most of the time, if I get asked a question, I will answer it, unless it's like one of like the handful of things I don't talk about. Oh, yellow or red. But which shall it be? That's just how I be. But because I know that I'm that open, I don't pry or press anybody on things because red it is.
Very good.
Another sword.
Here you are.
My favorite. Because I know that I'm very open, but I don't expect anybody else to be. I only ask about stuff if it's allowed. Well, you only know if it's allowed if you ask about it. So, I mean, like, you know. I don't do much with that info. I mean, I mostly just listen and learn. I don't really do anything with it either. It does help shape how I interact with people. Because, I mean, my whole thing is I don't want to make people uncomfortable. So I take what I learn and try to tailor it to people so they feel more comfortable. That's the last thing I ever want to do is make anybody feel uncomfortable about anything. Probably why I'm really upfront about most of my stuff, because if I'm upfront about who I am and what I am, then people will make a decision about me there, and I don't have to worry about them being uncomfortable or changing their mind anytime. It's like Season Sin to post up with my bullshit. Thanks, Sen. No problem. It's fun. It's always a good time. It doesn't bother me none. But it's things like, that's why I'm like really upfront with like my age and stuff, because I worry that people might see that and get a little worried, like, oh, I see. I like teasing people's too. Man, that's an understatement. But that was a big thing for me. I'm always upfront about that, because I just feel like personally, if somebody saw that, some people might be like, ooh, I don't know about that. I told you to sell it on the black market, girl. Damn. Now you're not even listening. To be fair, Sen started it because my default is not to tease. Lies. I watched her streams before this. She was a teaser. She picked on her chat all the time. She a liar.
Looks like we got them all.
Only because I'm cool with them. Wow. That means we're cool? Oh, you just sold yourself out. Sorry, Maddie. Be careful not to tease it first. Oh, that makes sense. Like, I don't either. I get to know people first. Because I think going like whole ham on like haha, idiot, might be a little much, considering I don't know you. Why did I point that way? Max, are you okay, dog? Do you need help? I think that'll do it. Man, I don't know. This is going to suck. Okay. Yikes. That was an ass shot. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Max. Okay, I will need... Wow. Shame. Let's get a hook. Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's good right there. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Really, dog? Really? Okay, honestly, I might get away with this. Let's put on the putter. Let's see if I can, like, lob it in. Oh, no. Okay, I can't use the putter. We're gonna have to go back for the long one. All right. Hello? Wait, did the ball move? I think the ball moved. The ball really move on me? You're kidding me. What? I was able to lob it before? You're joking. You know what? Oh, this is going to suck. All right, let's give it a shot. God. I had the idea. I put too much power on it. Damn. Oh, well. At least I tried. I was trying to get that curve in there. Had I just shot it a little bit lower, I could have gotten it. Oh, well. Let's see. Pot? Hello? Pot? 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 Hello? There it is. Okay. But yeah, I obviously just want to make people comfortable. I've always been told that I'm easy to get along with, and that a lot of people are usually just comfortable around me, which is very nice to hear. Which is definitely not how I used to be when I was younger, because I think I was personally a little prick, but like, Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. There she goes, soondering it up again. Oh, this one I can do the ride pod with? Yeah, I might as well do that. I did give the ride pod a new weapon. Ugh, I tell no lies. Uh-huh. Thanks to head pets, yeah. I'm always honest. Yeah, I don't know about that. No, I gave the ride pod a new weapon, but it's only the second version of it, so he does a little bit more damage, but he's still not up to snuff. I was gonna just build a new weapon, but the problem was all the good weapons for the ride pod. You can always ask me, hey, Hattie, how do you feel about me? And I'll tell you. All right, tell me. But I was gonna build the ride pod up a little bit more, but the problem was it needed stuff that I haven't unlocked yet because I have to beat this, like get further in this dungeon. So he does more damage, but not as much. Oh, you want to hear? I mean, only if you want to share. I don't really care that much. I mean, like I care to hear it, but like you don't have to share it. I'm just picking on you. You do give little prick energy, but you're an easy person to be in the stream at least. So, well, I mean, as of now, yes, I feel like I'm a much different person, but like growing up, I was a little shit. At least I think so. Everyone likes to tell me that I was not a little shit, but I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was. I feel like I was the type of person that really didn't care about your feelings. And yeah, but you know, I was also unmedicated and angry most of the time. So I'm not that anymore, which works for me. Oh, yeah, I'll take you up before I throw these pots. But I wanted to upgrade Steve too, but we'll have to deal with what we got. Like, yeah, he'd be like a little brother. Like sometimes I'm older than you, dog. I have younger siblings. I don't have a single older sibling. Oh God, I mean the vibe. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? No, explain more. I guess we'll bump Steve up with some experience. I think I can get a new core for him at least. Although you can't, I don't think you can use Steve for the final boss, I'm pretty sure. Which is by design, because if you could use Steve for the final boss, you just whoop its ass. Because Steve is busted beyond belief. Make sure, yes, you be a little bro sometimes, not all the time though. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I like to throw that energy out. It's okay, I troll my family too, so... You see my youngest sister, I always trolled. My young sister is the type to just take that stuff really well, but it's kind of funny sometimes. And she'll just give me a look. Hui! Come on, bruh. Thank you. Let's fix this up. I got you, Steve. Pickle, bro. Finally agrees with me on something. Man, I agree with you on a lot of stuff. You calm down over there. Acting like we don't talk all the time. Nah, you be what? Speak full sentences there, Maddie. We need to understand your full thought process. Skull Chief, hello. Always arguing. I'm not always arguing, just arguing when it's funny. Man, just whatever. LOC. What? I'm honest. That's the thing. I'm very honest. I argue when it's funny. I'll lock in when I need to. It's a mimic? No way. Like a little prick younger brother. Yeah, sometimes. There we go. It's interesting because like my other sister, who's only like a year and a half younger than I am. What the heck? How did Steve take that much damage? Excuse me? That was one crossbow bolt? Oh my god, Steve has like crap defense. I really need to fix up Steve. I'm so sorry, buddy. Oh, 53 damage. Holy hell, in a handbasket. He's hurting himself and he doesn't even do anything. I mean, I'm honest. I know who I am. I know who I is. Even though I have an older brother, I sometimes give little brother vibes when he'd be bothering me. I can say the same thing about Maddie. Sometimes Maddie gives me little sister vibes. But like exasperated little sister, like, ugh. Mostly because I have one of those, so I know what that's like. Oh, that poor sister. My youngest sister's like 12. And I feel bad only because I really messaged you just to troll. That's not true. Maybe it is true. But my youngest sister is like 12 and she is very she's pretty honestly, she reminds me so much of when I was a kid, and I'm like telling my family like you should probably get that checked before it gets a little too only time I'll be silly is in the streams. That's not true. You're silly in there too. You're just a different kind of silly. But I see a lot of myself in my youngest sister, and I'm just like, you should probably get her checked before she becomes old and deals with the shit I had to do. Mom's like, yeah, you're probably right, and then nothing ever happens. But that girl does so much shit that I did when I was a kid, like almost similarly, and I'm just like, let's try to get her help before she has a breakdown like I did. Let's see. There we go. Miss Gorgon. Get out of here. I really have to clear my throat today. I don't know what's going on with that. I feel like I'm more silly here because vibes. Well, that's the kind of vibes I like to give. Nice, relaxing, chill, silly vibes. To be fair, the game's kind of chill anyway. There's not a whole lot going on at once. Plus, I'm pretty much tearing through it, so it's not like you're watching my pro expert level Overwatch gameplay or something. This is the kind of vibes I like. This is the kind of stuff I did as a kid. Come here, bro. All right, we'll get Max to get the victory speech. Man, I don't know what's going on with my throat. I can't wait for gameplay too, you know? Do you? But not always. That's fair. This is one of those things where it's like, I like this game a lot, but it's not like the most... I think like the cutscenes are fun to watch now, because like, some of it's pretty goofy. Like the voice cast in this game is surprisingly excellent, but like some of the stuff in it doesn't really work. And there's probably some stuff that could have got ironed out a little better. But I like playing this because it's fun to kind of hit on to pick on the writing a little bit. Or like cutscenes. I enjoy doing that the most when I play this game. But the gameplay is good. Like, it is a good game. It's just not a very fun to watch game. But it's fun to play. It's very involved. A lot going on. Okay, I might be able to finish this whole little path. That'd be wild. Relaxing to me? Yeah, that's kind of why I enjoy it. There's not a whole lot that's actually... like... worrisome. What is happening? Oh, look at that. I was right. I was going to get a cutscene eventually. And I never noticed how big their hands are comparatively to their body. Like, I get it's probably the style so that you can see their hands on the weapons, but like, Jesus, they're huge. Uh-oh. What the? Why is she sparkling? Why? Whoa, hey now.
Is something the matter? No, nothing. It's nothing. What's wrong with the flower?
We said that so lifelessly.
It looks like the stem is broken.
Broken set the scene from his point of view.
Die like this. Poor thing.
No.
I was thinking that maybe I would put them up in your room. It'd be a shame to waste.
They're dying soon, so I want to put them in your room to remind you that you'll die soon. Oh yeah, yeah, great. Yeah. What a memory.
What was that all about?
Monica, why are you so fucking dumb?
There.
What was that about? Who was that? Do you know those people, Max? My God, just get her away from me. There's no way that sunflower survived this whole time. Leave my girl alone. She's dumb as bricks, Maddie. I want to like Monica so much, but she's so dumb. She's so dumb. She's so dumb. I love her too, but God, she's such as dumb as bricks. Like, she's smart and kind. I'll say that she's maybe kind, but I don't know about smart. Smart's a bit of a... That's a bit of a... We're talking different people. Like, I think Max is smart. Like, Max builds stuff, and like most of the time, he doesn't have... I think... and we talked about this, but she's pretty and has nice hair. Yeah, but like, she's smart in other ways. Yeah, smart in being dumb. I think it's what it really is me talking about the script and how like it's mostly just unfortunate that the writers decided we need somebody to be the idiot so that we can explain to the audience what's going on, and Monica had to be that person when it could have easily just been Max, because Max is the fish out of water in this scenario. Like, she's got street smarts. No, I don't actually know, because like I kind of get the implication that she's more of like a prince. Like, since she's a princess, she was kind of like not super familiar with like regular living. I think that's the idea. But man, like they could have made Max the fish out of water because he is, and Max could have been like, "What's going on?" And it would have been like normal. He'd be like, "Oh, that makes sense." Like this is all new to him. But Monica's from the future. She should know all this shit. Like the Griffin stuff, sure, but you can't just watch that whole thing and be like, Beast, resubscribing. Ah, yes, it's that time of the month. Well, thank you, Beast. I appreciate it. How are you doing? And thank you for the hydrate. But, yeah. Max could have been more of the idiot, and we would have been okay with it. Whoa, it's a beast. Yes, it is. The best beast there is, the Chad beast. But it's just unfortunate that Monica had to be that, because I always picture Monica as like I come from the future, so I have a good idea what's going on. And that kind of happens a lot in the beginning with like we need to fix the origin point, and like, this is what this is. And now it gets to a point later in the story where she's like, what the hell is happening? And it's like, girl, come on now. Just think about it a little bit. This one is preparations for tomorrow. Just chilling for the rest of the evening. Nice. What are we doing tomorrow? Will be some fun stuff. Hopefully. Where did my apples go? There they are. Okay. We have 3, so I guess we'll give 1 to Max for now, and we'll give 2 to Monica since we're using her more. That's for Max. That's for Monica. Beautiful. Girl's like 12. She don't know everything. I honestly don't know their canon ages. I want to say they're probably around 14 to 16. I want to say. I feel like that's where they are. I don't know if they're 12. I feel like it's a little too young. Mostly because Max has a somewhat deeper voice. So there's no, I assume Max has already gone through some stuff. I mean, they are young. That's the thing. That's why it's weird that you can dress Monica up in like a panther bikini. That stuff is wild to me. Like, I get it. LOL Japanese game, but no thanks. That's why I don't even have her wear the other outfit I got, because it's still too revealing in my eyes. Okay. You sitting by the stairs. End of the Hall of Sorrow. Oh my god, I got so much crap. Hello. Okay. It's me, a beast melon. Good evening. Good evening. Hello, Mario. Okay. The scent of water in the sun. Okay, I should be able to... Okay, I gotta figure out where the fountain goes. My sister's getting married tomorrow. Well, congrats to your sister. That's awesome. Are you in, like, any part of, like, the important proceedings? Like, in, like, the actual thing? Or are you just going there to support? I mean, like, obviously, like, you're going there to support your sister. Duh. Were you, like, man of honor, matron of honor, or something like that? Like, involved in the things? So never been to a wedding? I have. I've been to a few. My mother's and my sister's and my father's. Actually, yeah, I've been to a lot. Most recently, my sister's, actually. Which I should say, my sister's husband is a fucking saint. Because, God, he has more patience than I could ever have. Saying stuff I was judging. Yeah, well, I'm also doing 80 things over here. Come on, give me a break. Where did that go? I had a wishes parfait. Here you go again. What do you mean here I go again? Wow. I deserve it. 80 things equals playing one game. Yeah. Trying to think. Everybody throwing tomatoes all of a sudden. Trying to be supportive of my boy. Ooh, my finger slipped. I'm sure. Did I not just pick up a parfait? Am I on drugs? What the hell? What did I pick up then? What? I don't know what I picked up. Unless I already used it and I wasn't paying attention. I might have. What's her defense? 64? What did that chest give me? I'm so lost now. Watch, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the gameplay just so I'm just like, what did I do? I'm really like analyzing every little thing in here. Yeah, I don't know what I picked up. Okay, fun. Oh yeah, but like, this shook my head. I know. This is why I don't like Monica wearing other stuff. Like, what is this? What is this outfit? Why is she just straight up wearing a leotard with no front? Like, I just like the pants better. Can we just have her back in her pants? Thank you. Like, I don't know. That's how most of her outfits are in this game. It's kind of weird. Because all of Max's outfits are literally -1. Are just like, here's some overalls, bro. You gotta fully cover up that kid. Like, this is what he gets. Oh, weird. It looks like she had pink shorts on. Oh, for the other one? Yeah, I think it's just the coloring on her legs is weird because of this area, but it's just her straight bare thighs. Think about playing Kingdom Hearts. I like the first Kingdom Hearts a lot. And the second one's really good too. I have yet to play the third one, but I've played a lot of the other little side ones too. And I would say out of all those, Green Drop Distance is half good because Riku is really cool in it. And Sora's garbage. So garbage. God, Sora's awful in that game. Can I look at this? So the fountain's in the middle. Okay, so, okay, that makes sense because there's a big old, like, dirt patch in the middle. Okay, so that's where the fountain goes. Gotcha. Sora Slander? Yes. Have you played Dream Drop Distance, Maddie? Because if you've not played Dream Drop Distance, then I promise you, I'm glad you like Sora. Because just skip Dream Drop Distance, honestly, because it will ruin your feelings on Sora. 100%. They really mess him up in that one. And I may mess him up, not like they do stuff to him, but they make him dumb as hell. And I mean, like, dumb. That's the thing. I didn't mind Sora. I think Sora's fine. I was best man at friend's wedding. Nice. We just prepared the property for the party tomorrow Saturday. I'm there to support and organize, though. Nice. Okay. So that's what I was curious about. Because when I was at my sister's, I was one of like her, because you know she gets like, what are they called, bridesmaids? I was just one of those technically. I was just on her side of the wedding. Okay. There's the fountain. I've got fountain. Ooh, gotcha. Okay. So I've got that. And I think I need to make roads. Actually, I really should have just taken saved a picture of this instead of having to run back and forth. What am I playing this game like I'm in 2003? But yeah, Dream Drop Distance had it where it's supposed to be the game before 3, and they do this thing where it's actually Sora and Riku doing the actual like Keyblade Master. I'll take a picture with my phone, so it might block my tracking for a second. Beautiful. So they do this thing where they're actually taking the Keyblade Master's test, and you switch between the two of them throughout the game, and they get different cutscenes and stuff and whatever. But you could do it like almost any time you want. You could just switch between the two of them, and it's 2 different stories that are happening at the same time. And Riku is amazing. Honestly, I didn't like Riku much playing the most of the other games because I always thought he was just edgelord boy, and it wasn't really doing it for me. But they did a great job with him in this one. Like, he is so good. Like, he learned all the lessons he learned about being like part of the darkness and all this other stuff. And then he actually has growth. Like, it's so good. And then we get to Sora. I don't like edgy things. Like I watched Naruto growing up. Hated Sasuke. God, Sasuke's like the worst character in my opinion. Mostly because he never learns a lesson ever. And then he gets treated like he's amazing. Bothers the snot out of me. But like, they did a good job with Riku, because Riku's actually a character that feels like he learned a lesson and wants to be better. And I love that for him. Oh, actually, how's this? Oops, Sasuke slander? Yes. I dislike Sasuke. Itachi is definitely the better Uchiha. My boy gets better. It just takes him 5 ever. I watched the whole thing. He never gets better. Even in Shippuden, he's still technically bad because he doesn't even want to stay in the village. Just abandons his daughter and wife every single time. My guy's a loser. There we go. Come on, bruh. I can't come on, bruh. It's the truth. Chill on him. I wish I could. I really wish I could. This looks like 2. I think it's 2. 1, 2. Yeah, it looks like 2. Okay. But then I need 2 more on the other side. But no, Riku is an example of something that works great for that, because he learned his lesson. He's taking those lessons and he's applying them, and he's realizing, I have a road to redemption to do. I need to take this seriously. I was sent on this. Sasuke sucks. Thank you, Cherry. He is pretty awful. Okay. Then I need roads. I need 4 of those. But so like Riku, great. So then what happens when you get the Sora's part of it is like, the whole idea is like, it kind of repeats some of the older game stuff where it's like them trying to like relearn like lessons in order to become Keyblade Master. It's like Yensid's like, oh, we need to do this to make sure you guys understand what it really means to be a Keyblade Master. And Riku's taking it in stride and like realizing, I did this and I was bad for it. And Sora's like, duh, what's this? Like, dog, you've experienced this like 5 times. Like, he's the dumbest POS in that entire game. And it made me mad because I was like, he's naive, but he's not stupid. But they made him stupid. Like, he's stupid. And it bothered the snot out of me. And ruined his character for me. And so I just feel like he's the best Uchiha only because he's the only Uchiha. I make a point of ignoring existence of Baruto. Seriously, leave me alone. I mean, I don't blame you. Seeing what Baruto has gotten into, I think it's ethically correct to ignore that series. The series, I don't know what that series is on, but it's on something. Because holy jeebs. It is It is something. Is that a pit? I don't think I have gardens. I think I have trees. Okay, there's a tree over there. Wait, what were the things I can build? I need to double check, see what I have. Again. I mean, I know I've got roads. Is there other places that need roads? Like, I see that. I have that bridge, but I don't have, like, the thing for it. There's, like, a gazebo. I love me and Uchiha. So we can tell. To be fair, I like Itachi a lot. I think, like, I think Itachi as a character is really interesting. So I like Itachi. If anything, if I could get rid of Sasuke and just replace him with Itachi, I would have done it 80 times already. Because Jesus. I just dislike Sasuke so much because for like Itachi, it was cool that the reasons, bro, you cannot tell. Yes, I can. Only because I said it. No, I had a feeling. You're all Sundara just like him. Okay, yeah, that's 2 pieces of road, and then it's the things. Okay, I have those. And trees. No correlation, shake my head. You can deny it all you want. But I like Itachi as a character because, like, the difficulty Itachi had to go through life, making a hard decision. Madara is cool. I like Madara. I still think Madara is, like, too cartoonishly villain for me to care too much about him. Like, everything he does is still really kind of goofy. Because he's just like, I'm evil. And that's really it. Like, bro has no reason to do the things he does other than just being a dick. But, like, at least he's unapologetically that. Sasuke's just a dick because he's a dick. Like, yeah, I get it. Your family died. But then he figures out why it happened. And he's still like, nah, I'm going to be an asshole still. And it's like, dog, like, that's not what Itachi wanted, you dumb piece of garbage. God, I hate Sasuke. Then again, I can't blame Sasuke. It's not like Musashi Kishimoto's a great writer in the first place. But, like, considering that all of his women exist just to support the dudes. Well, Itachi is not a saint. I didn't say he was, but he's interesting because when you find out the reasons he did things, you're like, okay, yeah, that sucks. Like, God, I couldn't imagine having to go through that. You also picked him understands true intentions at a young age. Bruh, he grows up and he's still a dick. We're slandering Sasuke because he deserves it. That's what's happening, Kuko. Don't you worry. But he's still an adult and he's still a jackass. Takes him a long time. Yeah, it's still taking him that time too. My dude has a whole family and he's still a jerk. Yeah, the guy that fought Naruto. Thank you. That's exactly how he should be known. The guy that fought Naruto. And that's all. Thank you, Kuko. You're making the world a brighter place. We talking about Nart? Yeah, we're talking about Nart. You want to talk about Nart, Ghosty? How do you feel about, I feel like Ghosty is a Sasuke kind of who didn't fight Nart. A lot of people. Hinata? Nia, I appreciate your daily. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. But yeah. I feel like, I don't think Hinata fought Nart. You know what I'm saying? Didn't fight Naruto. Shino. I can name people. I can name a bunch of people. Like half the Akatsuki. I never watched Nart. I'm a Bleach fan through and through. Oh man, hello. I hope you're doing well, Nia. Welcome in. I love Tachi though. But didn't do always the right thing. Well, yeah, that's why he was great. I'm alright. How about you? I'm doing well. Not the but I'm doing well. Maddie Sasuke had a nasty personality until after the 5th Great War. Yeah. It's a follow me, left some Bleach. Said Ghosty, I feel bad because I didn't watch a lot of Bleach. Only because I really like the first arc of Bleach, like the Soul Society arc where he gets the powers and fights oh man, what's Rukia's brother's name? Oh no, it's been so long since I've seen anything in Bleach. I only remember Ichigo, Orihime, Rukia. Oh man, my brain shut down. Was there a guy named Tetsuya? I can't remember. Yeah, bro's terrible through and through. But I really liked the first arc of Bleach, and then after that arc ended, and when I got more into it, I was like, oh, I don't like any of this actually. I didn't like how, yeah, I don't know, dog. Who's the big buff dude that gets later? Like the big buff dude, he's got like the side, like the hair, Kenpachi? No, he's one of the guys who joins Ichigo's gang. But he's got like hair covering one of his eyes, I'm pretty sure. But I'd be chilling him because the drama he got Chad. His name's Chad. His name's actually Chad. Wait, you're not fucking with me right there? His name's really Chad? Yeah, it's Chad. Oh my God. That's amazing. What's the name of the glasses guy? I remember him too, because he was like the, whatever the name of that one, Uryu? Okay. He had like the one specific like bloodline thing. I can't remember what it's called. This is how far out of it I am. He's a Quincy. Thank you. That's unlocking bells. My brain just went, yep, that's what that is. I think my fountain's a little off center. Oh well. Oh, hi game. How's it going? Welcome in. Game, you ever watch Naruto? How do you feel about Naruto? A lot, I'm late. But yeah, no, I love Naruto. Okay, how do you feel about Sasuke? Because I have a feeling I know the answer for game here. Maddie. Look at all this. What is this game about? So you find monsters share in the water, play golf, and now decorate your own property. I mean, you pretty much called it. I'm just supposed to fix timelines by decorating this. This is honestly the prettiest anything I'm going to make is because I have to make it a specific way. It's like in the filler bunt arc in this valid for not watching after that. It's possible. Like I kept up with a decent amount of it. Like I think I got to, oh, I forgot RPG. Yeah, it does have that. And I got to grind weapons too. And I already did all that, but they're not ready to be built up yet. It's breaking my heart. I think I kept up with a decent amount of it because I think I got up to all the stuff with Aizen. Like I kept up with most of that up until then, but like I said, after the first arc, I really just didn't have a good time. That was pure bliss. But I liked a lot of the characters that they introduced. And I felt bad for Sasuke. I think it felt worse for Itachi, honestly. Valid. But game, who's your favorite character then from Naruto? Now I'm curious. I had a friend one time, not a friend, but somebody I talked to once who was just like, their first question about Naruto was like, how do you feel about Sakura? Like it was like a personality test. Like, I'm going to judge you based on how you feel about Sakura. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. I feel the same about Sakura that I do any woman in Naruto. It's unfortunate that Musashi Kishimoto had to write them. The rhythm game section 2, Imagine Guitar Hero style Tavern Quest. I wish that was in the first one though, Beast. There was in the first one, you had not like a rhythm game, but it was like a QTE style, like boss fights where you just had to click buttons. And if you did it perfectly, you got like a reward. So you're not far off. Kakashi and Jiraiya. Oh, based. It'd be so free. When I was younger, I thought Pain was an emo edit of Naruto. You're not wrong. Okay, guys, you literally judged me for feeling bad for Sasuke. Yeah, I did. No way. Way. Sakura has a good development in the series and called me a Sundara. Well, I've called you Sundara forever. I think Sakura is fine, but like my issue with Sakura is like I want to agree that she has good development, but she so easily reverses it when the plot needs it. And that's the problem. Like when the plot demands that Sakura give up her growth, she does. Like when Naruto is going to go deal with whatever and Sakura's like, no, I love you, you should stay. And it's like, girl, we know you're lying. Naruto knows it. And that bothers me. And once again, it's not Sakura's fault. It's because Musashi Kishimoto can't write women to save his life. That's why I feel bad about Kurenai and the fact that she was delegated to be just make baby. That's your life now. You make baby for dude that now has importance. Congratulations. That's your life. You have no interesting personality traits. Like, God, I hate that for everybody. Or Ino boiled down to the same thing. You like this wood dude now. Congratulations. That's your whole personality. Or Hinata. Like we took a character who had some interest in stuff. And I mean, yeah, she had a lot of Stalker vibes, but then after it finally happened between her and Naruto, then it just became more, yep, Naruto's my whole life. It's because I have to end pretty soon. So I'm just messing around because I don't want to get stuck too much. She was awesome before Osman knocked her up. Exactly. It's because I have to end soon. I feel bad that everybody's here and we're not talking. But I literally have to go soon. And I'm just talking and running. But yes, she was awesome for Osman knocked her up. That's the problem. Women in Naruto exist to further men's stories. And it sucks. Even Tsunade, we took a person who's supposed to be like a strong ninja Hokage, And every single time she gets in a fight after she becomes a Hokage, she gets whooped. Yes, she gets whooped, and it's terrible. She doesn't do a single thing past that other than get absolutely destroyed. And I feel bad. Exactly right. It sucks. I feel like it's rough. Boruto is crap. It really is, though. To be honest, if you don't know what's going on in Boruto, I can sum it up by saying that right now they're dealing with aliens. They're dealing with aliens in Boruto, by the way. Aliens. Yeah. So if you want to know how Boruto's going, it's going that way. Like, if anybody who's seen the ending of Naruto where they fought, what's her name? The final person? Yeah, they did at the end with the one, whatever her name is, Kasumi or whatever her name was. Technically, she was an alien, but they didn't say that in the show, like, yet. But they deal with more people like her in Boruto. And they're, like, stupidly overpowered, but they just did a time skip in this manga, too. So it's like, yeah. You're watching it, so I gotta mute because I want to be surprised. That's fair. Yeah, they're dealing with some stuff right now. It's kind of wild. But they had a time skip, and there's some crazy stuff going on in that now. And I'm just like, okay. I just get updates from my roommate because he keeps up with it. But I think it's on a break right now, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to go. I wanted to sit more and talk about Naruto. I was having a good time. Oh, well. But unfortunately, I have work. So I got to leave. Let me stop doing this recording so I can get time to process. Oi. Stop recording. Here we go. Okay, we're going to raid out. Can't imagine working. I know. What a life I live. I know. That's my whole life. Scion is streaming. What is he? He's playing Witcher. Why does his background have Iron Mouse on it? What is he doing? Maybe I'll be on next time. It's okay, game. You don't have to. I'm glad you could hop by even for a little bit. I had a lot of fun talking about stuff still. Scion is streaming. I'm going to send you guys to Scion, but he is currently watching YouTube shorts. He says he's playing Witcher, but he's watching He-Man shorts. So I don't know what's going on. But thank you, Beast. Yes, remember to hydrate, everybody. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad everybody could hop by and have fun. I should be back tomorrow, and I'm going to try to finish up the other side of the dungeon, hopefully, and finish building. I'm hoping I get that done. And you're welcome, Maddie. And have a good one, Cherry. Have a good one, everybody. I appreciate you being here. We're going to start on the raid. There we go. We're starting. But hopefully I can fight Griffin. I don't actually know if I'll be able to get to Griffin. I made the thumbnail saying that I was going to fight Griffin next stream, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. We'll find out, though. We'll see how fast I get through it. But okay, everybody, have fun. I'll see you later. Okay, bye-bye. Just going to hit this little button here and wait for the tomato. There it is. Okay, bye.